Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Lizette Peterania, your English instructor, but you can call me Ma'am Liz. So today I'll be discussing about the subject-verb agreement rule using has and have. But before I begin, if you are new in this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell for more videos and updates about English grammar lesson. Thank you. Okay, so let's begin discussing the function of has and have in a sentence. So we will use has if the subject is singular. When we say singular, it means only one subject in a sentence. And then we will use have if the subject is plural. When we say plural, it means two or more subjects in a sentence or in a statement. So let's have the given examples. Ziel has. She has. He has, it has. So if you can notice, all of these given subjects are all singular. That's why we use the singular has. So let's proceed to have. Caleb and Tony have. How many subjects do we have here? We have Caleb, one, and Tony, two. That's why we use the plural form of the verb have. And then we is also plural. That's why we use have. So it's we have. And then the other one, they have. And then you have. Guys, may I just remind you that you can be singular and can be plural, but you always use the plural form of the verb have. You cannot say you has. Okay, it's always you have. And then we have I have. I is singular, but we'll always use the plural form of the verb have. All right, so let's have these given examples. Number one, Darren has a new laptop. So our subject here is the underlined word Darren, and that is singular. Therefore, we will use the singular has. Number two, Caleb and Tony have new laptops. Our subjects are Caleb and Tony, so that is plural. Therefore, we will be using have. And then the next one, she has to do his homework before dinner. Our subject here is she, and that is singular. Therefore, we will be using has. And the last one, they have to do their homework before dinner. So the subject here is the pronoun they, and that is plural. Therefore, we will use the plural form of the verb have. Here are another examples. The first one is I have waited for hours in this line. So our subject here is I, that is singular, and we use the verb have. So I told you a while ago that whenever we use the pronoun I, it must be followed by the plural verb have. You cannot say I has waited for hours in this line. It should always be I have. And then the second one, we have waited for hours in this line. Our subject is we, and that is plural. That's why we will be using the plural have. And then the third one is he has waited for hours in this line. Our subject here is he, and that is singular. That's why we will be using the singular has. And now, how are we going to convert the statement into question form using has and have? So let's have the given examples. One, you have finished your assignment. In Filipino, natapos mo na ang iyong assignment. So if we are going to convert it into question, it will become, have you finished your assignment? In Filipino, natapos mo na ba ang iyong assignment? So what are we going to do? We will put have at the beginning of the statement followed by the subject. Have you finished your assignment? Next example, you have solved the problem. So let's convert it into question. Have you solved the problem? And then the next one, he has stayed with us. So our subject here is he, and then the verb is has. So both are singular. Therefore, we will be converting it into, has he stayed with us? So these examples are statements that are answerable by yes or no question, using, of course, has and have. Number one, has he stayed with us? So still, the verb agrees with the subject. Our subject here is he, that's singular, and we use the verb has. And then the answer will be, no, he has not stayed with us. Or it can be, yes, he has stayed with us. So our subject here is he and the verb is has. Okay, that agrees with each other. And then the next one, has Evan submitted his project? So the answer can be no, Evan has not submitted his project. So our subject here is Evan, that's singular. That's why we use the verb has. And then it can also be yes, Evan has submitted his project. So the last thing that I'll be teaching you is the use of had in a sentence. And guys, there will be no more subject verb agreement rule here because had is the past tense of has and have. So look at the examples. Number one, I had a pen just like yours. So I use had here because I no longer have that pen already because it was lost. Okay? Number two, the whole family had a COVID-19 virus. Now, this whole family has no longer COVID-19 virus. So it was before. And then the third one, we had an examination and a recitation last week. As you can see, there are words last week here, meaning to say the action has been made already. And then Elise had a beautiful car when she was 30. So it was before, but now she doesn't have it because she is already 35 years old. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something from our discussion. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe. Once again, this is Ma'am Liz signing off.